Oh, hello, live. Give me a second. I'm looking for something in my filing cabinet. Just give me a second. I'm just having a look, but unfortunately, there's limited space, so I had to back myself away from it a little bit. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay. Uh-huh. I think I found what I want. Oh. Come on out of there. Haha, I win. Okay. And then, now I gotta get myself back over where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Hello, Carla and Sandra and Tandy. How you ladies doing tonight? Hope you are having a lovely evening. Hope your Friday was okay. Let me rush over to Facebook or not Facebook, but the YouTube-y thing and get on so that I can see things the way you guys will be seeing them. Hello, myself. Now I'm waiting for the chat to come up. So, I just got some papers and some envelopes. I want to make another journal like this one. My I Did It journal. And then I was also gifted this paper. Let's see how so I think I need to bring it up just a smidge. It's a little close. Now back, and I knocked the camera too. Okay. Let's see. You're dizzy. Look away. Look away. All right. I think that's as good as we're going to get it tonight. Let me try and move my drink way out of the way. That's all we need. Another drink spill in here. I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. So somebody sent me this. And it's a lovely paper pad. Lake Life. Who makes it? I don't know. Designed by reminiscence.com. So, a lot of it's already cut down or folded. So this was, when I got here, it's folded this way. So, whatever I do, I'm going to try and, maybe we'll put something here, some kind of decoration. But, yeah, I like it oriented this way better. And then some of them were cut down. So this one was a tent and it was already like this. So I just folded it in half and I thought I might make it just a small, cute little journal out of that. There's some water on the other side. And then there are, like this one is top oriented. And so I thought I'm going to make a journal out of it. Hopefully we'll have time for both tonight. But let's have a look. So that goes like that, obviously. I thought what we might do is hinge some of these together or maybe do a ring bound. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And this other side is like a lantern. It's cute, fun paper, like for summer or early fall. So there's 2 of every sheet. Let's see. I'm so confused. How does this go? These ones may not go together. I don't know. I don't. Anyway, so you got like a sheet like that and a sheet like that. These ones must go together. Oh, like that. There we go. That must be it, yeah? Or maybe it goes over here. There's how it goes. Now the wood's lining up, right? So that means these must go like this. There we go. I got it. Okay. We got some oars. And I'm not a big fan of the board, but, you know, I get it. Lake life. I got it. Some rocks. And then there's some, I love the water paper. Love that. Love it. That's nice. And then there's this one. So let's see if I can figure this one out. Let's see. So this goes together like this. And then the other side is like this. And that's fun. I like that. I'm not sure where the other side of this one is. Here's the other side of the hammock one. The other side of the tent one. There's, so the hammock, these hammock ones go together like that. And then there's a, you know, the fussy cuts. So there's a bunch of little things. I like the wood side better on some of these. So I'm not sure because I don't do that pockety thing. I know it's very, very popular in journal making, and I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm sorry. I'm just off on a tangent. Because I don't want to insult anybody. I don't like pre-making a ton of pockets like on every other page. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying for how I like to use journals, it's not my jam. So, hey Leah, how you doing? Welcome. So we're going to start with this style journal first. Who knows how it's going to come out, but I've got a pile of stuff and a bag of stuff, and let's see what happens. Yes? Yes. Let's do it. Okay, so that means we need to get out the X-Acto knife if we can figure out where I put it. That's always a thing, isn't it? Where did I put it? X-Acto knife. So we're gonna, we might actually be able to just peel this away. Look at that. We may not have to X-Acto knife this one. I don't have to cut an envelope. Okay. Now for this purposes, I am going to tear this off. And we'll see if we can, maybe it'll come out kind of raggedy. Who knows? I'm not going to try and, oh, maybe we're not going to cut this or tear this. Ooh, this envelope's like super. Let's see if we snip it a little bit. Where'd my pair of scissors go? Only you know where your scissors are, but you never know where your scissors are. Here we go. So we may just glue this down. I don't know. Let's see if we snip the little bit right here, if we can get it to rip. There we go. I'm not all that concerned about straight edges, as you could tell from the other ones. This is a super sturdy envelope, people. And it's pre-decorated a little bit. This is from when I was getting all the travel brochures and stuff for using in Gluebooks, which I still get sometimes. You're doing well. It's Friday. It's Fri-Yay. Woo-woo. Okay. So we may tear this like here or down here. It depends on how tall we want the journal to be. I am also going to just go ahead and, since we've got a little snip right here, like there's already a tear, maybe we'll just go with that from right there. Can we get it to do it? Let's see what happens. Now, I don't want to tear into the picture, and I don't want to tear into the envelope section. Okay. So there, that's our, this may be our front page, because I love, we can always cover that if we don't want to keep that. But yeah, this might be our, and it's okay if that's misaligned for our purposes. No problemo. And then we've got a skinnier section, and I'm still going to trim that because I would like a raw edge. So this will be the boring part where I just rip things apart. Anybody got plans this weekend? So there's one. I brought out some envelopes from previous dyeing sessions. Some of them are junk mail. This is an invitation envelope that didn't get sold. So now it's mine. It's all mine. And since for the purpose of this journal, I am not interested in making it into an envelope again. So just tearing off the... I'll leave the foldy bit because I don't mind that. Okay, so number 2. Now this one came from the Carla. It's from the Carla. Let's see. Let's attempt the pull it apart method. Maybe, maybe not. And you know, we have some really messed up pieces in the last one, and they worked out just fine. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I will keep these pieces though for my scrap bag, because I'm going to do that whole thing that I'm probably not going to be as successful as Bonnie and Clyde, but I wanted to do that use it until it's gone challenge that she had going on. I'm sure she's still working on it. But she's almost done with hers, and I'm not even ready to start yet. So we'll keep all of these little bits because that's reusable as scraps for other things, you know. I already chucked a few. Let me pull them out of here. I'm so bad. I forget because I put it in the recycle, you know. I never sleep well. My fingers look awesome. Frankie's coming for those of you that pre-ordered the extra Frankie. I've got a list if you want me to confirm you. I do kind of want the rough edges, so I'm just putting all of these pieces aside. See where it's like kind of, it doesn't really matter, but so this is a little big. Let's see what the overall. See, I tore a bunch of these into different pieces, and I like this size a lot. I'm enjoying the size, and you know, we've got a variety of some small pieces. Oh my gosh, Els gave me this frog yesterday, you guys. Oh my God, is he not the cutest? Well, the cutest frog you ever. Oh no! Let me see if I can get a. We need one of these doodahs to keep it from springing up. Okay, so I was going to try and show it to you. He's wearing pants and a hat and a jacket. Oh my God. He's too cute for work. I don't even know. Yeah, there we go. Come on, don't be a... He's a little shiny. Let's see. 5 times. So you got that happens to me almost every night, you guys. That's why I'm so tired all the time. I'm not okay. I'm a little bit a lazy person. I am a procrastinator. I love nap and sit and read, but I'm not lazy. If there's shit to be done, I will do it. But I am exhausted all the time because I never really get a full night's sleep. I work on 2 to 5 hours a night, you guys. So I feel you, Carla. That can leave you feeling sluggish. And sometimes I even feel a little bit nauseous if I don't get enough sleep. You teach tomorrow and then you're packing? Ooh, I wish I could be there to help you. I'm a good packer. You're going to sleep over the weekend? Good for you. So isn't he cute? So my point really was, like, I use different paper bags and envelopes. So these are envelopes. This is like a really big envelope torn in half. I've used fast food bags. That's another, envelopes from Mike. This is a super thick envelope. There's part of another envelope, Subway bag. So I'm kind of trying to recreate this. Now, I don't know if I have anything that's going to give me, I don't think I have anything this grungy for the new one. And then I tea-dyed this fabric, actually, so it'll be a little bit, I didn't coffee dyed, I tea-dyed it. So this is kind of what we're going for, and I'd like to kind of keep it this size. If it's a little bigger, it's a little bigger. If it's a little smaller, it's a little smaller. But I'm not going for significantly bigger. So we can see, maybe I want to cut this slightly, not cut it, but tear it. So what do I want to do here? Maybe I want to slightly less than halfway. So we have two different, but not quite. And then we'll worry about the length later on. So we have, and I have to choose a piece that's like, I think we're going to go with this as our front page. So we want one piece that's going to be bigger than that, or a couple, but I think that's going to be our front page. I got to think about frogs, but frogs and clothes. Oh my God. This is one of those ones I did for the, when we did the envelope journals. This was in the kit. I think I still have one of those floating around. And this is what we made out of it. Let me see. Oh, guess what I got? I'm like, I have not had enough sleep. I've maybe had 5 hours in the last 2 nights. But I got tired of trying to find it, so I ordered from Thrift Books out of the last sale. I got 17 and 21. And top, it's in the top. So we have that. It was made out of there were 3 or 5 of these envelopes. I can't remember. And we made one of these. Mine needs a little work. It's, because it's hot here, all the glue comes undone. But we made with a waterfall. And this was not my idea. I got this off of somebody else. And then a little journal and some envelope-y flippy things. I'm still working on this one. I'm going to get that paper out of the next sale, I think, that Els has, that mushroom paper she showed, because I think it will round that out nicely. So, but I got Smokin' 17, which is the next Stephanie Plum one, and I haven't read a Joanne Fluke. I got so disgusted with the formula that she writes that I quit reading her for a couple of years. So I looked on Goodreads to see which one I read was, and I got the next one in the series. Coming tomorrow, the next day should be 21, and then I have 18, 19, 20. 21 will get here, and I think I have 22 and 23 and 25 or 26. I'm not sure. Anyway, just sharing that with you. But this is one I found it in the file cabinet while I was going live, and I thought I probably should have cut this differently, but there may be another one here. We're just going to tear and cut a bunch of stuff. We lined it up enough for 2 journals. We wind up with 2 journals. I like the format, and I'm using it as my, like I said, for my I Did It book. The list of things, instead of a to-do list, I did it list. So I wouldn't focus on what I didn't get done, and I would focus more on, shining a little light on where I had my successes instead of my opportunities that didn't get fulfilled. Because I always make too long of a to-do list. I got to be honest. Like ridiculously long to-do lists. All right. So let's try this with this. Yeah, see, I think that would be fine. And then we can either fold or tear these pieces and use them as smaller pages, or for like this is so let's see, what do we want to, and it actually doesn't matter if it goes longer, but that's a little too long, so maybe we just want to tear it a little shorter, give it a torn edge there. I think that's okay. All right, and see, we can use that as a piece somewhere else. I love this one, probably not. We'll probably stamp on this and use it for something else. Or it could go in the scrap pack. Now, like I said, these envelopes, these MoneyGram envelopes came from Miss Carla. And I'm going to use at least 1 in there. No, I already used 1, so I'm going to maybe use 2. It isn't the love triangle because I don't get it. Shroom? Shoot paper? Shroom paper. I haven't, I would have to go look on Goodreads of the one the last time, but it's been at least a couple of years, and it might have been all 5 years I've lived here, honestly. I'm going to save one in case somebody else wants one at some point. Or if I make two. Let's hold off on that because I think I have one that was a top load one. So let's see. We don't want to do too many of those. We don't want to have too many same. Oh, here's the other one. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at the grunge on that one. And I have more. Look at Carla gifted me. This is from her old job. When they were clearing stuff out, they weren't using these anymore, I don't think. And I was like, look at that. Look at the grunge on that. Perfect. I want that one. Okay. So, and let's go ahead and get it started. And then I'm going to try and tear it after I get it started. Oh, and I just threw I'm trying to stab myself with an X-Acto knife. Good job, Amy. It was all, well, I love them. Look at how they came out, Carla. Did I send you any? Was I a shit and didn't send you any? Maybe you were moving when I dyed these. And I didn't want to send you shit, so you have to move it. Anyway. I might make 2 or 3 of these and put a couple of them in the sale. I want one as my next personal journal. And I am deliberately kind of making a shit show out of the tear. There's coffee grounds in there. Look at that. Oh, I love the window. Oh, look, it's coming away. We can glue it back down, though. No worries. So let's see. If we use that, and I probably will use it like that. Let's see. And that's not too much longer. We may rip that. I don't know. I think I'm going to rip this edge here. Just because Amy hates a straight edge, I guess. And the 12 by 16 is parcel priced. Oh, yeah. Let's see. They had made some of the recipes from... I never tried any of the recipes, but they looked okay. Like that was a time when I was cooking and baking. I was married still when I was reading most of those. And then I'll go back at it. Like I'll read 3 or 4 or 5 of them, and then I'll be sick of the format because it's one girl who's not that spectacular looking, and she's got 2 guys, and she can't decide. And I'm so over that trope. Like, just really, why can't it just be a baking murder mystery? I don't need the effing romance. I don't want it in my paranormal. I just want I want the cozy without the love triangle and the girl on girl hate. Don't even get me started. Oh my God. I'll go on for days. I found a couple of these. I only took one out. I maybe should get another one. Look at that. This is it's obviously a legal sized Office Max even. Let me grab another one of these. I think I am going to try and make 2 or 3. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Okay, you clean? And listen, no talkie. Let me grab another one of these file folders. Oh, wish me luck on getting into this file cabinet. Oh, not my leg in the way. Hold on, this is I had to make a whole maneuver. This is not a ladylike thing that's happening over here. Okay. Let me see if I can get another real nice grungy one. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right. There you go. I love the grungy sometimes. Depends on what it is. All right, I'm back. Okay. Whoa. I'm stuck. But I love it when Carla's work is throwing stuff away. It's good for me. Probably good for Carla, too. Get fun stuff to work with, right? So we did have one of these in the last one. I don't think it was quite as grungy. It was from a different batch. These have been living in my file cabinet for a little while. So, and I'm not going to fold this one all the way straight. Okay. I've got, oh, a Daiso bag, guys. I got a Daiso bag. Let me take these off here. Maybe. I have a whole pile of new scrap paper to work with. Okay. Stupid autocorrect. You know what? I'm on top chat. What a dork. Let me get it on live chat. Let's see. Hoping to get on track reading now that I can see. Oh, there you go. That's a bonus. I have to read. I have a. I'm in a 2.75 reader. I probably honestly need reading glasses, or like prescription for reading, but I don't have health insurance, so that's not going to happen. But for now, these are sufficing, and they make 3, so I'm not that worried about it yet. And something else too is if I lose the weight, like if I continue to lose weight, some of it is weight related. Okay, so what I had been doing, and this one may be too, I had just been tearing this edge off, and it may be too thick, this bottom part. Where the bottom is, but because I didn't want the straight cut edge, you know. I'm weird. I'm a freaking weirdo. I know it. So I hope this is an okay activity. I don't know if anybody's actually excited about this, but I just wanted to do something different tonight. And I've been meaning to sit down. I'm going to have so much scraps all over the place. So yeah, and I do nonfiction reading. I just don't do it as much. I'm reading, let me see. So we got this little piece, and I will use all the pieces. And this one was a little jacked up because we actually use these bags, and I've been known to reuse them. They're not that expensive. I think it's 20 cents for a bag, and they're actually fairly sturdy, if I'm honest. Pull this piece out of here. We gotta get an extra little, so, and then we've got this, and I don't like the bottom. I don't like the way the bottoms are, so I always tear those off. And I take these extra little bits off if they bother me. Any place that I can peel something away. It's okay for me if it's a little bit thinner because we peeled it away. There we go. It's part of the charm of for this kind of journal, you're not expecting, at least I'm not expecting perfection. So how do we want to fold this for a page? Maybe like that. And let's check our height again. I don't think we want it to be any higher than that. So maybe like that. Let's rip it right there. Pink and white stripes. That's a little different, right? And then let's see. Let's see what we can pull apart and maybe use as scraps for that. Use it till you. I have to like put in a link every time for Bonnie and Clive. I find her just so inspiring. She works with actual junk, and I don't always. Actually, if I'm honest, it's rare that I work with true junk. But most of the junk mail that honestly comes from the house is not mine. And it goes to the recycle or the trash before I ever see it. You see where this is going, right? It's got weird folds in it, but I'm going to try and use it as a page anyway. I am. Maybe we'll just do that. Okay. Could be a little shorty page, maybe. We'll see. So all these pieces can go in the... Good Lord, I should have brought, like... I should get a bag for all my pieces. I'm surrounded by bits of paper. You listen. Yeah, she's doing plastic canvas stuff. You know, retro 70s cool stuff. All right, so there's that. And let's see. Do we want it kind of lined up the way it's supposed to go, right? Look at that nice jaggedy bottom edge. And we're just going to tear this one right and we'll sort of in half. That'll be fine. If it bothers me later, I'll tear that bit off. It may. Okay. I brought this out. I don't know if I'm going to use it, though. This can't be torn because there's like a weird filling inside. But I did see somebody make a journal out of one of these, and it was so cute, you guys. So cute. But I think maybe not for this journal. I brought it out just in case. But I think, because I can't tear it this way, there's the, like, some weird fill inside there that, there's no way to, I guess I could, let's see what happens. I don't know. I mean, it may be too thick for me to tear. Live with this. Okay, this doesn't have, some of them have a weird, what do I want to say? It almost looks like fiberglass or insulation, but it's not. It's like made out of recycled paper. So we're going to have to, okay, here's where it's going to get messy. And then I'll take the roll going into the trash can. That's not bad. It's kind of a thicker page. Let's tear this off here. This part's too thick to reuse. So, that's just the adhesive that was holding the middle part of it together. There's probably, that's what the little bumps on it are. Some kind of adhesive. And I'm okay because we're not going to write over that part probably. That's how weird I am, right? I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to use this part. And then I use that part. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Now let's get whatever's still stuck on here off there. I'll probably put half of you to sleep before this is even over. Okay. Now let's take all of this and dump as much of that white stuff into the trash as we can. That's laughing. I do not need that on the floor. Or to drop any of that into the trash, which is exactly what happened. Okay. So these are from Mike. These are the bill envelopes. He saved me the ones the bills came in, and then the send back ones because he pays all the bills online. I am very partial to the colored ones. I may have to go out and get a couple more though. This one's not going to work for us. Oh, and there goes the plastic. Real plasticky. There's nowhere to really... Okay, so that one's not going to work. We'll go get a different kind. I picked it because it had this patterning on it, and I like that. Okay. And then I had already torn apart some Firehouse Sub stuff. 2 different kinds of bags. And I think I have a Blick one up here too, which has got a pile of. Let's see. Blick bag, Blick bag. Where did I put? Hold the phone, please. Oh, and I have some other pieces that I took out of the. There's just a regular piece of grungy paper. We may or may not use that. I didn't use any regular paper in the last. That's kind of cardstocky. That's a regular envelope. This is, oh, it's stuck back together. It was loose when I put it out. This is it's a tester envelope for a new style envelope that we got. So let's. Okay. And then these are obviously just those big junk mail ones that come. Like it's even got the label on it. Some of it started to peel away, but it was when I tried to get the rest of it off there. So this is just like, I don't know how they seal it, but it's just like glued together. There's no folds in it, so we'll take it like that. And I think this might be the same way. I'm not sure. Yeah. The stuff your junk mail comes in, you know. Some of them can be interesting and fun. Okay. So basically, I'm just making a hot mess over here. Start folding some of this stuff in half and see how we like it. We don't have to fold everything perfect if we don't want to. It's okay if things aren't the same size. That's definitely going to need to be torn down. I know I have a Blick bag up there. I'm going to look for it in a second. It's a fun weight of paper bags to work with. Like I said, I like having the thinner pieces with the thicker pieces. Got an envelope. Bits of this. It's already folded. These are already folded. So here we go. All this is already folded. That's got to. Daiso bag. So I hope that your day was okay. Like I said, Carla's exhausted, so she will probably actually fall asleep during this live. And I've been known to talk people right into sleep. Okay, so let's go ahead. Maybe we'll start out trying to make 2 and see where that goes. Because I do have more. I I have a whole bag full of like bags and envelopes that I've been hoarding. Let me see if I can find that blick bag now. Where did I put the blick bag? Here. I think this is a little bit smaller than the one I used last time, but I found it. Els went to Blick without me. She went with Mr. Mike. She's discovered that she likes their store brand what do I want to say? Their store brand glue stick. Okay. Oops. So instead of doing it at the bottom, I'm going to have it this way, so that will make the blick thing on the back. So I say for the 86th time. All right, let's put this kind of off to the side. We got a whole pile of schmutz going on over here. Just bits of paper and the hiccups. Had egg salad right before I came on live. I might have forked it a little bit. Get that pair of scissors out from under there. Okay, so these are our first two pages right here. I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's get that open in the middle and see what else we'd like to have happen. Let's see. We want different colors and contrast and textures. We don't want all the same stuff or the same sizes. I'm going to rip this bottom part too. For just a torn edge. As much as possible. So there we go, like that. Okay. Let's see, what do we like? Let's do one of these. And then maybe the file folder. Okay. Some of the Daiso pink stripy paper. Let's put the pink stripies on the inside instead of the outside. Let's take that. I don't care if it's like, you know, you got bits sticking out. And let's see, what else do we want in here? Let's put this envelope next, and let's do it that way, like that. Here is Firehouse sub bag. I like it when it's kind of all off center-ish. I'm just making sure that we're lining up the middles. Let's see. Let's see, how many pages did we put in the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oops, no, I went past the middle. Good grief. Okay. Where's the middle on this puppy? It's hard to tell. I didn't. Oh, that's the middle. Nope. That's the middle. Okay, we'll count the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So 19 pages in this thing. That's going to last a while, isn't it? So what do we got going on in here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9. Let's see. 10. So I think we've got 12 there. We need one of those Carla envelopes, right? Frantic Carla envelopes. Okay. Let's try this one the other way. Oops. Okay. 13. I think this makes for 14. Now we gotta fold this down a little bit, I think. Or tear it down. Maybe tear it down. And then use that as a little skinny page. Okay. Let's actually fold it. Well, okay. So we'll take the roundy top part off. And then we'll fold this back to here like this. There we go. Now let's get this all folded in the middle. Oh. Okay. That's what it's looking like so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're up to 13. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to put in here? Oh. Well, if we put the window on the other side, then they won't be close together. So, what did I say? 13, 14, 15. Okay, we should go that way. Here's the other half of that main envelope. Here's our bullock bag, and we're going to have to tear that down some. Let's see. That's our bottom. And we'll still use the other part, either in this one or another one. Here's our MoneyGram thing. We'll hold that right there. All right. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, Let's stick a skinny one in here. Something skinny. How about this? So that's 12. Let's put that down at the bottom. 12. Oh, Firehouse on Firehouse. Shoot. I'd rather be not the same. It is the longest, skinniest thing we have. Yeah, let's just go with it. We'll fold the Firehouse to be on the inside so we don't have it on the outside twice in a row. Okay. And then I lost track of what I was counting. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's the same amount of pages right there. Not bad. So that would be our first journal. All kinds of fun stuff. Just take some edges off. Keep it roughly the same there. Because when you go this way, you've got all kinds of stuff going on in there. Okay, so that's our first one. Hey, Steffi G, how you doing? I think everybody's working and sleeping. So now let me get out my other. So we're going to sew that one together, but let's see what's in the bag that we might add for a second journal. So I was putting all kinds of stuff away in here. There's another blick bag. Oh, we've got one of these bags. That's extra. Preferably to hold the phone. This is kind of packed in here pretty tight. It's like a mass of all different things. Well, let's pull this part out and see if there's anything in there that we need to use. Get down in there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, Subway bag, nice. That's nice and long. Okay, so let's set our first one aside because we'll bind them both at the same. Ooh, and that just fell out of there. Until it's sewn. Oh, because that did not come out of there. Let's maybe just stick it right in here. Okay. All right, let's put that one aside for a moment. I am hot, but okay. It's hot in here. Okay, so we already used part of this somewhere. So let me see about. Okay. Now let's do this. That just needs to be reinforced right there. We need to glue that down. Okay. There's a couple out in the car. I might run and ask Els to give me the key. There's like 3 more of these in the car door. I saved them. Just going to make it so this part doesn't lift up, and it reinforces that seam where we're going to have it folded in the book. I love that I can just be totally messy with these. We'll have it like that. Okay. So let me see if I'm going to want it. Definitely want a rough edge there. Oh, from Sally Beauty Supply. So maybe we want this to go this way. Which way do we want it to go? Here. Let's just do it like we did the other ones, without trying to remove too much on the side. That part is always the hardest. Okay. And that's going to leave us with a long skinny piece. Okay. Other side. Tip this side and then we'll right to the other side. There we go. Oh, and we got to look like a red. Oh, that'll be nice. That will be nice. Okay. And then no bueno on our bottoms. I threw something on the floor. Okay. I'm going to make 2 or 3. They're fun. We've already got one set up. We'll get at least one more set up. Okay, so those are going to be scrap pieces. That kind of wants to fold there already. So let's go with it. See here. We've got a big old Taco Bell bag. Let's see, but we don't need more than one. So we'll put those back over there. I don't think we need more than one. Not everybody's a torn edges kind of person. I realize that. If you prefer, you could use scissors, a paper cutter, an X-Acto knife to make more precise. Edges. For sure. You don't have to make the big old mess I've made out of this. But I like it a little messy. not all the time, but for this type of thing, where you're just using leftovers and stuff. Where it already was kind of headed for the trash can. That's a whole different ball of wax right there, I think, anyway. Now we could actually maybe hinge these two together and get a longer piece out of it, maybe. Do we want to do that? Maybe. Let's go ahead. Give it a shot right there. Just glue these two together. Oops. Would help if there wasn't a lid on the glue. No exact measuring here. We're just seeing what kind of organically comes up as we work on this. This is one of those not overthinking it things for me, because I tend to overthink everything. That's why sometimes I don't make journals for a while, because in my head I'm like mapping it out, you know, like what size pages are you going to have in there, and we need a little glue stick. Sometimes it's just fun to make something and not give a fuck. Like, let it be what it is. We have to tear that down a little bit, but that's a little bit longer of a page. Okay, do we have any other bags we need to? I think there was one more in here somewhere. Oh, one of those pink pages from Carla, the trifold pages. Let's throw that in there. Oh, the blick bag. And I think we'll do the same thing. We'll tear the bottom off. And just one of the sides. I think we'll go with it facing backwards again, though. I kind of like this. The words all don't need to be in the front. Okay, and then let's just, right here on this line, maybe try and tear that. So we get a thin piece and a bigger piece. Okay. Did we already do Taco Bell? Did we already do Taco Bell? I've got a giant Winco bag here, but I don't. That's some really thick paper right there. Does anybody remember? We do Subway. Yeah, we got Taco Bell already, so we could do Whole Foods, but let's take out any extra Taco Bell bags. You love the torn edges? Like I said, if I like it, maybe somebody else likes it. So if I make 2 or 3, then I can offer a couple, at least one other one. I have sometimes trouble parting with my journals, I'm going to be honest. I make all kinds of stuff to sell, and then I decide I can't part with it. Okay. Just making a huge trash pile right next to me. I hope Els doesn't come in tonight because she'll have a cow. This is a little messy. Oh, whoops. Too far, Amy, too far. Okay. We need to make a little snip right there and try and get that. Okay. Okay. Now we've got our side panel pieces. And But we do want to, this is what I did. I prepped all the stuff last time. Glued all the pieces together and stuff, that the extra little, and it doesn't really matter if you do it before or after, honestly. But I find you get less pages sticking together if you do it in advance, you know. Not quite enough glue there. It's a fine line between not enough and too much. I think I may have to go glue stick here. Just not quite getting it all the way to the edge. We don't want lift. Oh, this little part is just being a snot. Okay, let's go over here. Let's just fill that up with glue right there. And there we go. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. There we go. Now, obviously, you don't have to. I just worry about after using it for a while that maybe that might work loose. Probably not, but you know, me and my irrational fears. Make a page like that with a little bitty shorty. It's probably going to be too tall. Okay. Now I'm making a great big pile of stuff. We still have some of our envelope, semi-padded envelope. And I just dumped a bunch of Carla stuff on the floor. Yeah. That's true, Stephanie. Not to say I don't love my scissors and my cutter. There's something about brown paper and torn edges that just goes together, doesn't it? And grungy and torn edges. It'll probably be another 3 or 6 months before I can make any more of these because I like to save up the... I'll have to go out and get a couple more junk mail envelopes. Okay, so I've got a file folder. Big invitation envelope. Nice one. Oops. Skip that. Okay, so what do we still need? For making 2, we need a second file folder. Got a nice grungy one going on. There's that. Let's go ahead and put in another one of these. Which way do we want it to be? Upright? So let's... Come on, you can do it. Good for MoneyGram, though, because their envelopes aren't easy to tear. So, tear along the bottom edge here. Okay. There we go. Like the coffee grounds out of there. Always a little bit on the inside. Okay. thinking about variety here. Let me go see about a couple more junk mail envelopes. I'll be right back. Okay, Steffi. Be right back.